Dunvegan Castle is located 1 mile to the north of Dunvegan on the Isle of Skye, off the west coast of Scotland. It is the seat of MacLeod of MacLeod, chief of the Clan MacLeod. Probably a fortified site from the earliest times, the castle was first built in the 13th century and developed piecemeal over the centuries. In the 19th century, the whole castle was remodelled in a mock medieval style. The castle is built on an elevated rock overlooking an inlet on the eastern shore of Loch Dunvegan, a sea loch. The promontory was enclosed by a curtain wall in the 13th century, and a 4-storey tower house was built in the late 14th century. This tower was in the similar style to a contemporary structure at Kismall Castle. Alastair Crotach, the 8th chief, added the Fairy Tower as a separate building around 1500. During the 17th century, new ranges of buildings were put up between the Old Tower and the Fairy Tower, beginning in 1623, with a state apartment built by Mr. Moore. The Old Tower was subsequently abandoned until the late 18th century, when a 23rd chief began the process of homogenising the appearance of the castle. This process continued under the 24th and 25th chiefs, with the addition of mock battlements and the new approach over the drawbridge from the east. The present appearance of the castle dates from around 1840, when this process of baronialisation was complete. The castle is a Category A listed building. Dunvegan Castle occupies the summit of rock some 50 feet or 15 metres above sea level, which projects onto the eastern shore of the north-facing inlet or bay. On the eastern landward side of the site is partially natural ditch around 18 feet or 5.5 metres deep. The castle is partly inhabited by the current clan chief, Hugh Mangus MacLeod, who is based in London. After centuries of war and social, political and economic change, the Clan MacLeod Society was formed in 1891. On display in the castle are many fine oil paintings and clan treasures, the most famous of which is the fairy flag. Legend has it that this sacred banner has miraculous powers, and when unfurled in battle, the Clan MacLeod would invariably defeat their enemies. Another of the castle's great treasures is the Dunvegan Cup, a unique mazer dating back to the Middle Ages. It was gifted by the O'Neills of Ulster as a token of thanks to one of the most celebrated chiefs, Sir Rory Moore, for his support of their cause against the marauding forces of Queen Elizabeth I of England in 1595. Dunvegan Castle's 5 acres of formal gardens began life in the 18th century, in stark contrast to the barren moorland and mountains that dominate Skye's landscape. The gardens are a hidden oasis featuring an eclectic mix of plants. The castle was completely restored in 1840-50 and given ornamental turrets and battlements in the 19th century. It was repaired after a fire in 1938-40. The castle has been continuously occupied by the chiefs of MacLeod since 1270, who can trace their ancestry back to Leod, the son of Olaf the Black, Viking king of the Isle of Man. The MacLeods supported Robert the Bruce in the Wars of Independence, and they fought at the bloody Battle of Harlaw in 1411. Dunvegan was visited by James V in 1540, and the king was reputedly entertained on the top of MacLeod's tables, which are flat-top hills which dominate that part of Skye. Over the centuries, Dunvegan has extended a warm Highland welcome to visitors, including Sir Walter Scott, Dr. Johnson and Boswell, Queen Elizabeth II, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, and the Emperor Naruhito of Japan, and now Adam's Secret Garden. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the videos and even make the odd comment. Thank you.